Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. We have breaking update in the search for 21-year-old Jonathan Hoang. A possible sighting just surfaced weeks after his vanishing from Arlington, Washington. Jonathan is autistic, developmentally delayed, and vulnerable without his phone and his ID. Surveillance video out of Kirkland shows someone matching his description. I'm going to show that all to you. Is it him? Is Jonathan still alive? Here's everything we know and what you can do to help on the other side of this.
So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only a day. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's flow for now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And then we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. I'm on my last straw. I'm broken.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is July 4th. Happy Independence Day to the Americans out there. 2025. It is currently 5:16 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Hello, hey everyone. Happy 4th of July. Good to see you all. Guys, hopefully this is good news that we're going to be talking about. God, I'm praying. I usually don't get I usually don't believe things like this, to be quite honest with you. But I'm going to show you some video. 21-year-old Jonathan Hung, uh, out of Kirkland, Washington, may have been spotted. They are out looking for him as we speak. If you are in that area, please be vigilant. Um, Jonathan Hung, he's been missing for weeks now, and he lives in Arlington, Washington. Jonathan is very, very vulnerable population as he has autism. He's developmentally delayed, and he is, like I said, a vulnerable part of our society. And he doesn't have a phone, he doesn't have an ID, and there's some surveillance footage that matches his description. Is it him? Is Jonathan alive? We're going to talk about every single thing we know about this right now. But what I need you to do is please, please hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly, greatly appreciate it. We need as many people to see this as possible. Please share this out on any of your social media. All you got to do is click that share button and copy that link and paste it right into any of your social media, and they will be able to see this. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, if you want to become a member, we would love to have you. Always trying to grow the Pearl family. It does mean a lot. So, is this Jonathan? I've got a few different videos out here. Give me 2 seconds, and I'm going to show you. And I want to see, tell me what you guys think about this. I've got some still shots, and I've got a couple videos. Just bear 2 seconds. Got too many things going on right now. I got so many videos. Okay. All right. Here you go. It's a short clip, but I'm going to show you this video, and I'm going to show you um a shirt that he has with a picture of him with this shirt, and tell me if it's not. All right. There is now a $100,000 reward for any information of where Jonathan is. As you see, the video's getting ready to start. It This person walks like Jonathan. Jonathan has a very unique way of walking. We saw the way Jonathan walked right before he went missing, because he went walking every single day. He always came back, and he came back the day he went missing, but he went to bed really early. Here we go. I think it's him. I absolutely think it's him. I absolutely do. I usually don't think these things, I'm usually very cautious on these, but I really think it's him. Oh my God, I hope. I pray. It it looks just like him. The walk and everything. And let me show you a little something here. You're going to be like, "Oh wow." Okay. 2 seconds. All right. Let me show you this photo right here. If it's him, how has he gotten food? Someone's had to have him. Absolutely. Now, this is an old photo of Jonathan before he went missing. Right here. The big photo. This is the recent footage. Let me make this as big as I can make it. This is a recent photo, or an old photo, sorry, right here, before he went missing. This is what I just showed you here on the right. Tell me if that is not crazy. Was he barefoot? No, he was not and is not barefoot. It looks like the same shirt to me. This is Jonathan Hoang. Yes, he kind of walks over with a little hunch, if you will. He was on the street named close to his house, but wrong town. Wow, GSP. Wow. I mean, like I said, I'm usually very, very skeptical of of when there's sightings, but I have a lot of hope right now. I have a lot of hope right now. I really do. Um, so for those of you that don't know about Jonathan, we're going to get it. We got a lot more to talk about, a lot more. But let me just show you some. Let me just kind of tell you a little bit about Jonathan Hung. He's a 21-year-old adult with autism. He was still enrolled in high school. He still went to high school. You can go up until you're 22 years old. He disappeared from his family home in Arlington, Washington around 7:30 p.m. local time. That was the last time he was seen. He said he was going to his bedroom, and mom was going to wake him up for school the next morning, and he was gone. He left without his jacket or cell phone, only carrying a Wi-Fi only iPad. Authorities have classified as him as an endangered missing adult, given his autism spectrum disorder and developmental delays. He has the mental capacity of around 8 or 9 year old. There's been major search efforts launched on April 5th involving 150 volunteers, canine teams, drones, helicopters, over 4,000 man hours searched. Possible sighting was June 23rd in Kirkland, near Northeast 114th Lane. Reportedly shows a man resembling Jonathan. His family recognized his mannerisms, his posture, his vocal stems, and clothing, and notes his two facial moles and one on his forearm. The reward went up to $100,000 after a $90,000 donation from a Florida car dealership owner in hopes of accelerating tips and support. The family, local volunteers, and the Autism Foundation have organized ongoing efforts. Community members are urged to check your security cameras if you are in that area, Kirkland, especially around Northeast 114th Street. That's very interesting. So they, how do you, I would forget how to say this. The Snohomish County Sheriff's Office, they're working with Kirkland PD right now. If you see Jonathan, you can call 911 immediately, capture a photo or a video, or you can ask him, "Are you Jonathan?" He might respond. You can also call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS, or go to the Crime Stoppers app, and you can remain 100% anonymous. Okay? I think it's him. I think it's him. Now, what I'm wondering is, did someone let him go? Did someone let him go? And this is, you know, is he out now? And I hope someone just didn't let him go, and I don't want him to be wandering around now, and God forbid get hurt. It's been nearly 2 months after the disappearance. I'm going to play something. I do have to play the music a little high in the background because it's King 5, and they sometimes try to get you. So give me 2 seconds.
With each day that passes.
Again, I'm not normally like, but I really think it's him. I do. And I pray to God he's okay. That's the main thing. We need some good news. We really do.
The ebb and flow of time has been really odd.
The mystery deepens.
2 months is a really long time to not have answers that we hoped that we would have by
So
now.
right here,
Irene Pfister is
that's Jonathan's sister. Of course, this is
Jonathan Hoang's older sister. The 21-year-old with autism is said to have the mentality of an 8 or 9-year-old.
The most innocent, sweet person you could meet, and he would have trusted anyone that would have presented as a figure of authority, which to him would have been any adult.
They fear this is more than a missing persons case, that there may be a criminal element.
Look at
I feel like someone has lured him offline. I really feel so.
the circumstances surrounding his disappearance. His departure was completely out of his norm. He didn't bring any of the normal things he would bring with him. Everything of his is still at home that would have been packed had he been planning to leave.
So far, the Snohomish County Sheriff's Office says there's no evidence of foul play. Jonathan's parents have teamed with Crime Stoppers to offer a $10,000 reward for information. Tips can be left anonymously.
We're hoping and praying that this changes something. We're really, really hopeful that the reward yields some sort of tip that can help us bring him home.
Irene admits the worst case scenario has crossed her mind.
I don't know. I think about it all the time. You know, I don't know if he's dead. I don't know if he's alive.
The unknown. That's what makes this so hard.
All we want is him home. That's all we want, is just to bring him home. He's my brother.
In Arlington, Jim Nelson, King 5 News.
We gotta talk.
And they have been really, really looking. If anybody could have a sister and you go missing, she has been non-stop in the search for her brother and the truth. It does, Panda. It sure does. And I pray they get to come home safely. Jonathan's family, I want to show you this video again. I've got another video I'm getting ready to show you. We got more than one video of Jonathan. He's walking in an area somewhere. Okay, I am going to exit this one. This one's in. All right, here we go. Look at this, y'all. It was from a Ring doorbell camera. Jonathan performs a unique bobbing motion at times when he walks. This clip shows that posturing a little difficult to see behind the porta potty, but definitely visible. Please keep an eye out. Thank you. Note also the hand behind his back when he performs the bobbing motion. Help us find Jonathan Hoang, endangered. Okay. That's him. I'm telling you, it's him. Now he's got a different shirt on here. I'm not sure the location of this video. Let me see if I can find. I don't know, Ann. Probably. There's a porta potty right here, and he just kind of keeps, walking backward and forward. This was yesterday. But it doesn't say. Let me see if there's anything else here. Yeah, I'm going to show you this. But I really believe it's him. Hold on, watch this. Let me see if I can. It's so hard. It's kind of blurry. That's him. When he turns around, I can tell you it's him, in my opinion. He's 21 years old. He's 21 years old. And that's why they have not been able to look on his iPad, because the parents didn't have like the necessary paperwork, because they didn't have the guardianship technically over him after he was 18. Me too, Dark Side Crime. Me too. All right. So I'm just praying. And I don't find it a coincidence. I think, look at this. He had this blue shirt on. Now, one thing I do wonder, that blue shirt that he has on, because this shirt is an old one, and this is what he was recently selling. But the other video, it doesn't seem like he's got that blue shirt on. Seems like it might be another color shirt. Why are you confused, Angel Baby?
Missing 21-year-old Jonathan Hoang.
Crimestoppers of Puget Sound tells us the reward is now $100,000. That's after a Florida businessman contributed that $100,000 of his own money to try to help find Jonathan. He's been missing for a little over 3 months now. He disappeared from his Arlington home on March 30th. He's autistic. Fox 13 has spoken to his family several times, and they are incredibly worried about him. But some new home surveillance video in Kirkland has brought new hope in this case, with 2 cameras appearing to show someone who looks like...
1 second. Let me go back.
From his Arlington home on March 30th. He's autistic. Fox 13.
1,000% him. Look at that. Look at there on the right. Oh, let me take this thing off. Look at here on the right side. That's him. You can tell the way he holds himself. You can tell by his profile, the side of his face, his hairline, all of that. Someone, I mean, he can't be just living on the street. Right? He's got the demeanor, I guess you would say, of a 7 to 9 year old, and he's clean. Bingo. Right? I'm wondering, I think someone has lured him off of the internet. I think some pervert has landed him off the internet. Yep. Betcha. Does his hair look longer or shorter? It looks about the same length. I mean, sometimes he's got his hair cut shorter in some pictures, but it's not. This was June 27th.
He has spoken to his family several times, and they are incredibly worried about him. But some new home surveillance video in Kirkland has brought new hope in this case, with 2 cameras appearing to show someone who looks like Jonathan on the same street last week. Volunteers were out yesterday searching for him in Kirkland and putting up flyers. This afternoon, we heard...
I hope the police are knocking door to door. What did Virgo say? Does his hair look longer or shorter? Don't know, but he looks the same to me.
More about the significant contribution straight from the source. Well, joining me now is Earl Stewart of Earl Stewart Toyota out of Florida. Earl,
let's give this man a round of applause. These are the best of humanity right here. Absolutely the best of humanity right here. God bless this man. It's the one that donated.
Thanks so much for being here. When I heard the news today that you had donated so much money to help find Jonathan Hoang, my heart just exploded. I was so grateful, like a lot of our viewers here in this area. He's been missing for more than 3 months now. What's your connection to this case, and why did you step up so generously?
You can't tell me someone don't have him. 3 months? Of course someone's got him.
Well, Jonathan's uncle works for a Toyota manufacturer, and I'm a Toyota dealer. So he's my training manager for my dealership from Toyota. So he and I have been friends for a while, and when this happened, this terrible thing happened to his nephew, he mentioned it to me, and I didn't realize at first how long he'd been missing. And I said, well, is there a reward out there? He said the family was pretty well drained of funds and they couldn't afford that. And I said, well, if there's any chance of getting him back, oftentimes a high reward for information leading to the location work. So I said, I'll be glad to wire you $100,000 and let people know that if they have information, they give the police to find Jonathan. They got themselves $100,000.
Well, this is really incredible because just this week we have video that possibly shows Jonathan in the Kirkland area. So 100 volunteers were out looking yesterday, asking people to check their video cameras. And I imagine this kind of money is going to motivate those people who might have just, put it off to the side and said they'd get to it over the weekend. Do you think the money will motivate people to do the right thing?
The amount of money like that, in my experience in the past, when a crime is committed, there's always more people that know about it than the perpetrator, and their friends and family. And it's about a dollar amount because, unfortunately, people like this, they have no loyalty to friends and family as much as they do to money. And $100,000, I think, would have some of his supposed colleagues secretly turn them in. So that's what I'm praying happens, is that someone turns them in, because I think there had to be a perpetrator involved for him to be so far away from home.
Well, Earl Stewart, thank you so much for your generous donation. I think it's going to make a huge difference. It's definitely going to generate some more tips. We'll talk to you after that money is spent and we have Jonathan safely back at home where he needs to be. Earl Stewart of Toyota out of Florida, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so if you see Jonathan, take a photo of him and then call 911. And if you have any information, you can submit an anonymous tip to Crime Stoppers. You can do that through the P3 Tips app on your cell phone or call.
I'm wondering if whoever has him after 3 months was starting to get comfortable. Yeah, it's in Florida. It's in Florida, Ginger. Yep. And I'm hoping they don't keep him locked in the house now. How far is the sighting away from his home? Let's see. It is. Let's see. It was in Kirkland to Arlington. Kirkland, Washington to Arlington. One hour, 1 minute. And that's just generic Kirkland to generic Arlington. About an hour drive. It's about Arlington, or Kirkland's about an hour south. He was looking for North 114 near his house. Listen, if he's been walking around, someone has had to spot him. No doubt about it. Someone's had to spot him. If he's just going around, definitely someone's had to spot him.
1-800-222-TIPS.
Okay. All right. So it showed that yesterday, I think it was yesterday, there was a bunch of volunteers out.
Hey friends, I am at Juanita Bay Park right now. If you've watched my Instagram stories, you've seen me post flyers for a missing person.
Sorry.
A missing young man with autism. And he's been gone. Jonathan's been gone since March 31st or 30th is when he disappeared. And just about 9 days ago, somebody's Ring doorbell video showed images of what Irene and her family say
For 3 months, yeah.
they're pretty sure that it is Jonathan, but he disappeared from Arlington, Washington. The video is from Kirkland, Washington. So if you live in the area, you know how far away that is. But today, Irene's family, they set up a search. I forget what you call it, but their meeting place is at Juanita Bay Park, and volunteers have been coming since 9 o'clock this morning, taking flyers and going out into different neighborhoods. Where Jonathan was last seen was in the Juanita area, around 114th Street or Avenue. I'm going to talk to Irene in a second, and we'll show you the flyer. But right now, she has. You can see she's talking to some volunteers. So they're going over where to put the flyers.
Can you fast forward this?
Like that. So I wanted to go live because I know that a lot of you.
Girl, this little boy gonna.
Okay, we'll get on to the next one because I don't know how to fast forward that. Okay. So, even Dateline is covering this right now. 9 days ago, did the owners turn it in? I'm assuming so.
The reward to find a missing autistic man, Jonathan Hoang, has now reached $100,000. Dozens of people in Kirkland have been combing the city as the search for him continues. 21-year-old Hoang went missing from his Arlington home more than 3 months ago. His family says security camera footage from about a week ago shows a person who appears to be Jonathan. This video was taken along 114th Lane Northeast in Kirkland. One neighbor joined the effort, plastering these missing person flyers throughout the community.
I just want to raise awareness and hope that people can keep their eyes out and check their footage. If it was my son out here, I would be out here morning, day, and night till my last breath. So the least people can do is check their Ring footage.
Parents do, girlfriend.
Irene Pfister is Jonathan's older sister. She and her family joined the search at Juanita Beach Park, and she is grateful for the community's support.
Thank you 1,000 times would never be enough. It's never going to be enough. We don't have any way to repay all of these people in the community for their time, for their care, and their help.
Tonight, they're asking people in Kirkland and surrounding areas to walk their properties and call out for Jonathan. That starts at 8 p.m. You can find more information on the family's Facebook page. We have that link on king5.com.
So the family does have a Facebook page, and I was looking on it earlier, but I didn't see any like major updates on it or anything like that at this time. Airing scared. I think the recent Dateline airing scared whoever has had him since March, and they dropped him off in Kirkland. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me show you something. Look at this, y'all. Jonathan, take this paper to a store and ask for help. Holy shit.
Jonathan Hoang, a unique attempt yelling his name, and we found some people tonight searching on the roads. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brandon Thompson. Cairo 7 Samantha Lamibao is in Kirkland in the neighborhood where he was believed to have last been seen last week. Samantha, what are you seeing out there?
This is like the second night of us driving around.
I was riding the neighborhood last night till 1 a.m.
The search for 21-year-old Jonathan Hoang showing no signs of slowing down in Kirkland on Thursday after video taken from a home in this neighborhood just last week shows a man that resembles Jonathan so much his family is convinced it was him.
We know that he is in this area, and we know that he survived for this 95 days. So he's a fighter. We're going to fight with him. We'll not stop until we find him.
Ario tells me he's been riding his motorcycle through these streets day and night with Jonathan's missing poster on the back.
And hope that maybe he comes out, walks to make himself warm, or I don't know, maybe if it's his routine.
When we're out, we're just kind of looking for like anything that seems like one off. Like, hey, is there a person sleeping back there, or clothing in a outbuilding?
Jessie Zettelmoyer and her family came from Lake Stevens to scour the area. They've been keeping a close eye on where Jonathan may have been spotted last.
I just know what I would want to have done if God forbid, one of my kids went missing, and what I would hope people would do for me. And
even as strangers to the Hoang family, they say finding Jonathan safe affects the entire community.
I just can't believe, like, as a mom, I would be here. I would be sitting wherever I saw him last.
There just to make sure that he's safe and he'll come back soon. He's our family now.
Me too, Mama.
He's all of us.
Check everything.
And we've seen that community effort for days, for weeks, for now months, and to help boost the search effort for Jonathan, a man in Florida did donate $90,000 to up the reward to find him to $100,000. And if you do see Jonathan and you do approach him, ask him his name. Be careful, he may be shy or timid, and then call 911. Live in Kirkland, Samantha Meebow.
So, damn, I just pray that he's okay now. That's what I'm praying. He has to be sleeping somewhere, right? And I'm sure that they've been trying to follow a track, which direction he was going. Everyone looking on the cameras to see if they can follow him through people's Ring doorbells and stuff. King County is very populated, right? Yes, very populated. I just don't want him to be dropped off and him start wandering and get hurt. That's what I'm afraid of right now. That's what I'm really afraid of. But there is someone out there that has lured this kid. For sure. 3 months? 3 months. That's a long time. 21 years old and has, delays of a 9 to 12-year-old. I wonder, has a history of DID or psychotic breaks? Not that I'm aware of, Joe. Nothing like this has ever happened. Kathleen, that's the $1 million question. That's a $1 million question right now. Who is keeping him? Someone is. Someone is. He's not. He was too clean. And he was either barefooted or had his mom's clogs on or something like that. House shoes on when he left. He's got tennis shoes on here. Man, Justin, he may be where he wants to be. I thought about that too, Joe. I thought about that too. What if he... But this is the thing. How do you... And this is the thing. Let's say he wants to be where he's at right now. Legitimately wants to be where he's at. Is that okay? Is it okay? Or Is it not okay? He is a 21-year-old man, but he's got the capacity of an 8 and 9-year-old, right? And so I don't think so. I don't think so personally. Autistic people don't do well with change, so I doubt he's where he wants. I was just putting that out there. Joe says, no, I mean, it's a valid question. It's a valid question. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you, Panda. Thank you for all you do. Missing Devin. Glad I'm advocating for him, getting the word out. Thank you so much, Panda. Thank you so much. I've got a live I'm gotta do. Yeah, well, Mom, and he's likely been spotted. Likely been spotted. So let's hope. I don't think it's a coincidence that this happened right here. This is an old photo and these are the new ones. Yeah, absolutely him, I would say. Oh, look at this one. I didn't see this third picture. Hold on. I guess he's walking back. This was the 23rd. What do y'all think? Did they get the power of attorney? Neurovi, that's good. I'm so glad. Lord have mercy, I'm glad. I wonder, like, he's just walking in someone's yard? Oh, absolutely, Doreen. Absolutely. I mean, someone has definitely been feeding him and clothing him, but I mean, you can't live an hour away and not know someone on Jonathan's level. You know, you haven't talked to their family or anything. If whoever has him, they've been living with him 3 months. You can't and think it's okay to just keep him. The time of these videos is like 11 something at night. It was June 23rd, 11:12 p.m. 11:12 p.m. This is the post. It's him. Sure is. He's got a mole here. He's got a mole on his arm. He's got one here on his eye, one here, little one there. It's hard to see it here. You can see, but they said they could see it here when they checked the close up. It's just him. You can tell. What did Angel say? You think those look like slippers? I don't think they look like slippers. No, to me they look like sneakers. It's very. We need some good news. Without autism, do this. Sorry. I think this is a male predator who's got a hold of him. Absolutely. I would say it's someone that obviously lives alone. Right? So anyone in that area, if you got neighbors like that, they live alone, you know, check specific closely. This was what street was it? Let me check. 114th. What street was this? South. Hold on, let me find this. South Juanita Kirkland near Northeast 114 lane. Let's look that up. Google Earth. Oh God. Here we go. Let's see how populated. I mean, it sounds like it's a pretty populated area. Okay. It's saying that we need lane. Kirkland. Lane. Kirkland Northeast 114th lane. Northeast 114th lane. Okay. Look at this. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up, please. All right. Yeah, this is where we're talking about. He was seen near 114. So one of these houses through here. And of course, it doesn't go right up there, but it goes pretty close. Right. .114th is right here. So it's one of these houses. It's a private road. No soliciting, no turnaround. Right here. Night. Someone who met him on his daily walks. No, I think it's I mean, it could be. I guess it could be. You're right. He went on walks every day. Looking into a group home. So he may be in one of those houses. I'm sure they are knocking on all these doors. Yeah, Pale, exactly. Check RSOs. But this is the thing. This is the thing. There are more SOs, S offenders, that aren't registered than there are registered. And that's the scary thing. That's the scary thing. Right? I think this is going to be a male over 40, 35 to 55. Something like this. Absolutely. That's what I would say. GPS maybe he could have. A great drink is soda, Sunny Delight soda, and 99-cent banana liquor. Ooh. 114th Avenue or Street in Kirkland, where he is on camera. Yes. That's right, Tara. Yep. This is the closest I can get to 114th. 114th is right there. See, I can go to right here, but here's 114th. I wonder if, hold on. Let's look at these houses. Maybe I can go on to, we can check who owns these houses. These are very expensive homes right here. Damn. Last sold in 10508 Northeast 114 Lane. Oh, look at this. Let's look at this. What is it? 114th Lane, I thought. And he was learning his home address, which is also 114. GSP. Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean, Trishy? He is verbal, but he talks, rather, like a kid still. I don't know how it did this street, but it's not on Google Photos. Maybe it's on Microsoft. This is Northeast 114. Photos. There's a lot of, I was just looking for homes in this area. This house is $3 million with 2.5. That's crazy. The way he is holding his arms in the video makes me think he is cold. He kind of walks like that, though, a lot. I mean, the way I've seen him walk. Oh, Grace, let me fix you. I see you in there. So if there's anything that I can do you know, with helping out. I've been trying to keep out the word on little Jonathan as updates became available, but there just hasn't been a lot of anything. House prices are high in the Pacific Northwest. Apparently, my God. You couldn't, where's it at? There's Grace. There you go, Grace. If he's walking about on his own, he can't be held against his will. I don't know about that. I'm not sure I agree with that. He's profoundly autistic. Yes. Yeah. Because all they would have to do is convince him, like, you know, they could say, well, we'll hurt your family or anything like that. You know what I mean? I think he would be easy to manipulate, right? He's vulnerable. You're not nude any longer. Okay, guys. Oh, that's okay, Eileen. It happens. She's not little more. She's baby. Oh, I love your rabbit. Someone just sent me a picture of their rabbit. Okay, guys, I'll be back. What time's my other live? I'll be back in 15 minutes. We have another live that's coming out. This 19-year-old girl out of California murdered by her boyfriend. It has naturally uproared the community. The boyfriend is on the run. We have video of her and him leaving the house, walking out the door. It's a crazy one. And he's on the run. How far is the porta potty from the ring cam? I don't know, Lisa B. That's a good question. Yeah, I think he would probably be, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I think he would probably be a level 2 as well. Yeah. Another runner. Yes. And there's a lot about this one. So we're going to cover that. Then I'll be live again later this evening after fireworks and all of that. We'll be live for our main live of the day, Lily and Jack Sullivan. I've got some things to tell Daniel. Oh, do I ever. Okay, so I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you. If anything breaks with Jonathan, I'll be live. Don't worry. I just pray that he's safe. We need some really good news. Yeah. Bless his heart. It makes me want to cry. I can't even think about it. Can't imagine my kid going through that. All right, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.